Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Empowering Lives Through an Online Business. And today we are bringing you the following topic.
Believe before results, trusting the process. That is what
Yes,
we're going to talk today.
yes, that's what we're going to be talking today. Uh, before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hi, everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hello, everyone. My name is Isabel. I'm originally from Mexico, now residing in North Carolina with my family. I am a digital business owner and a mentor.
Hello, everyone. My name is Elizabeth. I'm coming to you from Saskatchewan in Canada. I started this business 2 years ago. It's now officially 2 years, just like that. And this business changed my life. Now I work from the comfort of my home. This is my 2 years journey here. Prior to coming to Canada, I used to live in Abuja, Nigeria. I used to work for the United Nations as a contract and procurement specialist for over 12 years. But now I live and breathe online business. I'm a mom to 5 children. I'm so excited to be here again today.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Elizabeth. And we
Thanks.
also want to we also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we have our live webinars. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and also building that plan B or that extra side income beside your current job, here are two ways that you can communicate with us. You can either put in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register directly into our website. So when you register directly into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page where you get to pick which day you wanna go to watch the webinar. So we have live webinars every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. CST, and 8 p.m. EST. So you can pick either day or both. Second link you get there is a link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that you're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how an online business plan works. And also, you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, if you want to catch yesterday's replay of the live webinar before next Tuesday's live webinar, here were the hosts and panelists for that day.
Okay, so yesterday we had our live webinar and we had Jay as our host. She's a resigned educator. We also had Trang. She is an interpreter. We had Lubna, who is a teacher, and we had Hiba, who is a pharmacist.
We also had Katrina, who was a former nurse, but now a digital business owner like the rest of us. We had Dijana, a quality lab inspector, on the panel as well. We had Tahile, an accountant. And then we had Lala, a former childcare teacher. All these were panelists.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Elizabeth. So, yes, if you're catching the replay of yesterday's live webinar, our replays have subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: that's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So, there you go. So, now let's find out what is our topic for today.
Okay, so for episode 38, we have belief before results, trusting the process.
Yes, that's what we're going to be talking today. So, welcome back to another episode of the Empowering Lives Through an Online Business. And happy and blessed Friday for those who are on Friday. Happy and blessed Saturday for those who are already enjoying the weekend. So, one of the hardest part of building anything new is continuing to believe in the process before results show up. So, most people expect confidence and proof first, but reality, success usually works the opposite way. Belief comes first and results will follow. So, today we are talking about why trusting the process is essential when building a business, a new skill, or a new lifestyle. So for that, we're going to be talking about the following points.
Okay.
Results often come after consistent effort. That is the first point we're going to talk about today. And trust me, I'm very excited for today's topic. The second one is belief strengthens resilience during challenges. And the third one, the process builds skills that sustain success.
Yes,
I
so
can't wait.
yes. Those are the points that we're going to be talking today. So let's dive in with the first point. So results come after consistent effort. So when I started with this journey, I didn't see big results right away. There were days I show up, I learn, I post, practice, and nothing dramatic happened on the outside. No instant breakthroughs, no overnight transformation, and that's where many people stop. According to the research from University College London, just the new habits and measurable results can take anywhere from 18 to 254 days, depending on the behavior and consistency. That means something important. Progress is happening even when you can't see it yet. In my case, the early phase wasn't about visible success, it was about building skill, emotional resilience, clarity, discipline, confidence. Every training I completed, every uncomfortable video I recorded, and every conversation I initiated, none of it felt huge in the moment. But it was building momentum quietly. Many people quit too early because they expect immediate validation. But growth often happens behind the scenes, strengthening foundations before outcomes becomes visible. And in this business, I learned that consistency is an investment. You don't always see the return immediately, but it compounds. So, trusting the process means understanding that what you do today may not show results today, but it shapes what becomes possible tomorrow. So, here are the keys: consistency builds belief, belief fuels the action, and action creates the momentum, and momentum eventually becomes results. So the breakthrough usually comes right after the phase where most people would have quit. And that's why consistency matters more than intensity. So that's the message for this point. And now let's move on to the point number two.
And the point number two says belief strengthens resilience during challenges. According to research from the American Psychological Association, individuals who maintain positive belief in long term goals show higher resilience and persistence during difficult times or phases. When challenges appear, belief acts as emotional stability. It keeps you focused when results feel slow or uncertain. Belief is not about ignoring obstacles. Even in the Bible, God didn't promise us there wouldn't be tribulation, right? But He said, believe. He said, I have overcome the world, right? So, in life, in business, in everything, there will always be obstacles. There will always be tribulation. But when you are rooted in your belief, when you have built muscles to withstand those days Christ promised us, that is when you can forge forward. So, belief is not about ignoring obstacles, it's about trusting that temporary challenges do not determine permanent outcomes. And today's topic about resilience resonate with me. Because I came here 2 years ago, I was just behind the scene talking to my colleagues, like play, like play. It's already 2 years in this business. From day one, I've always believed that I've found a system that can give me more, that can retire me early. And I wasn't wrong in that belief. Does that mean I didn't see turbulence? Mba. I saw turbulence. I saw challenges. But then, because of being deeply rooted in the belief that I found a gold mine in this business, what did that do for me? So, when you believe in your long term goal, you interpret failure differently. That is what I want to say this afternoon. You see it as feedback, not finality. You recover faster from setbacks and you don't stay emotionally stuck and keep saying, if I should that, you regret. No, you stay consistent longer than most people. And consistently, like my colleague says, beat intensity and every time, and create momentum. So that is what I wanted to share with you today. What are your beliefs? What are your deeply rooted beliefs? For me, God led me to a business, opened my eyes to see the golden nature of the business. I had strong belief as far back as February 2024. I moved with the speed of light and that strong belief. Rooted in that belief, turbulence came, storm came, but like every other business, when you have a purpose, when you have a strong conviction, when you have a strong belief, nothing will move you. A result and success is imminent. Think on this thing, ponder on them.
Thank you, Elizabeth. So Elizabeth just talked about belief strengthens resilience during challenges. So it doesn't matter, what you face in front, as long as you have a strong belief on yourself, a strong belief on what you want to achieve, will have the result that you want. That strong belief will overcome anything that sets you in front of you. So let's move on to point number 3.
Okay, so the process builds skills that sustain success. Early in my journey, I was focused on outcomes: the promotion, the recognition, the income, the visible proof that I was doing was working. And while results matter, eventually I realized something more powerful. The process was shaping me in ways the results never could. According to the report from the World Economic Forum, continuous learning and adaptability are amongst the strongest predictors of long term professional success. Not talent, not luck, not even initial confidence. Adaptability. And adaptability is not built when things are easy, it's built in the process. So the
Absolutely.
process taught me discipline, showing up even when motivation wasn't there. It taught me communication, learning to express ideas clearly and confidently. And it taught me leadership, taking responsibility instead of waiting for permission.
Absolutely.
And it also taught me problem solving, staying steady when something didn't work the first time. At first, I thought I was building a goal. In reality, I was building a skill. And here is what changed everything for me. Results can fluctuate, markets shift, opportunities evolve, and circumstances change. But the skill you develop, they travel with you. You need to keep that. That's something that's yours. So no one can take your growth, no one can erase the discipline you've built, and no one can remove the confidence that comes from earned experience. So trusting the process means understanding that even when visible results are slow, internal development is happening. So every challenge is training, every setback is refinement, and every repetition is strengthening who you are becoming. And who you become is far more valuable than any short-term win. So remember that you're not looking for something that is going to be a flash in your life that is going to come and go. You want something that is going to come and is going to stay. When you commit to progress, to the process, you're not just building something external, you're building capacity, and capacity creates sustainability. So results may open doors, but skills keep them open. Trust the process. It builds a person capable of sustaining the success you desire.
Thank you, Isabel. So Isabel talk about the process builds skills and sustain success. So once you understand there is a process and you focus on the process, that's when you start building that foundation, building those skills, those disciplines, become a problem solver, instead of seeing, obstacles. And when you start building those foundations, that's when I help you, to be able to see the results. but you focus on the process and not on the results, and the results will come. So now let's find out what is our key takeaway for this topic.
Our key takeaway is that belief is not blind optimism. Belief is the decision to stay committed while progress is still forming. When you trust the process, you allow growth to unfold at the pace it needs to succeed. No rush.
Yes. So that's the key takeaway for this topic. And now, what is the message for the audience?
Our message for you is if you're currently working towards a goal and results feel slow, commit to one consistent action this week. Comment belief below and as a reminder to trust your own journey.
Yes. So that's the message for today. So we have arrived to the end of our life. So hopefully, you got to learn something today. It all starts with a belief in yourself, belief in what you want to do. And once you have a strong belief, then you're going to be able to have that resilience. You're going to be able to have that foundation of what you want to achieve. The second thing, we'll learn about trusting the process. You have to trust in the process and believe in the process, but understand first of all there is a process for taking from point A to point B, and also believe on that process, build the skills that you need to be able to create that foundation for what you want to achieve. And once you do that, you're going to start seeing the results.
Absolutely.
But it takes all these things that we talked today to be able to uh, have that strong belief in ourselves. So if you want to add something to it from what we shared today, you can put it in the comments. We'll be happy to read your comments. And if you want to learn, how you can start your online business, creating that plan B or that extra side income besides your current job. Here are 3 ways that you can communicate with us. You can either put in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register directly into our website with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to our free webinar. So we do have free webinars every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. CST, and 8 p.m. EST. So if you want to learn, those are the 3 ways that you can get in touch with us. So now let's find out what is our topic for next Friday.
Our topic for next Friday is yet an exciting one: overcoming comparison in the online world.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking next Friday. So, because your journey is unique and comparison can distract you from your progress. And that's something that, us and newbies, when we start in this journey, we tend to compare ourselves to others. But we need to stop doing that. So that's why we are bringing this live for you next Friday. So you don't do the same mistakes that we did, and then you can go faster on your journey. So saying that, we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. We also want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Friday for those who are on Friday, and a happy and blessed Saturday for those who are on Saturday, and a happy and blessed weekend ahead for everyone. So thank you again for being here with us. And until the next episode of the Empowering Life Through an Online Business. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching, and God bless you all.
God bless you.